Everybody turn on their mics, please. No wonder nobody's talking. They can see our mouths moving, but they can't hear anything we're saying. Any building permits from Kip?
Todd Bradshaw, 264 Pickpocket Road, a pedestal meter socket for cottage, it's an electrical permit.
That's it?
That's it.
How about a roof? No. You okay over there?
Oh yeah, I just needed some water.
Thank you.
Not paying,
He can't see me.
he's not paying
He can't see
attention.
me.
What?
I'll
A
entertain a
motion for the minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And
Motion for non-public?
Second.
All those in
Is
favor?
Aye.
Is Andy's mic on or no? Andy,
Yes.
can you hear us?
Yes. We
can't
can't hear
now.
him though. He's talking to us.
Yeah, he's talking, but we can't hear him.
That's our break.
Should I call
Yeah.
him? Because we haven't heard from him.
No, we haven't heard from Andy at all.
I don't know how to unmute him.
Oh. Hi, Andy.
Still can't hear him.
Well, he's got a smile on
He
his
seems
face.
happy.
Thumbs up if you want me to call you on my cell. Oh, now he disappeared.
That may not be a real picture of Andy.
That
may
is
be
it
a-
there.
Yeah, he's probably out having lunch.
That may be a passport photo.
Can you hear us now?
I think the alternative.
How about I just call him on his cell?
Okay.
How about now?
No.
It looks like he's talking, but we can't hear anything.
Is that mic off over there too?
No, this is on. That's
That's
on.
on.
I can hear it. I turned it on.
It doesn't say he's muted though.
Maybe he's not allowed to talk at work.
Why is it
Well,
showing?
he's
back?
on the desk. I think that's the position of talking.
Not to us. I mean,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Is that the right number? No, it's showing the fax.
That's his house, you
That's
wanna
his
call his
house.
cell phone.
Do we have that number?
You see, his microphone is on.
Oh, I don't think I have
See,
it.
like hers is off, his is
You
not.
got it?
Let me look.
For some reason, it's not working.
Do you have 944?
Hold on a second.
That's his mobile number, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it.
I got it.
Okay.
Try that one.
See if that happens.
Your call has been forwarded to an
No, that's not that one.
That's
Next
not it.
one, what's the other one?
That's his home number, I think. Six.
What number do you have?
I have two.
Oh, shit.
642.
Hold on, he's calling.
He should be able to hear us.
Andy, is that you?
I can hear you guys. She must have the volume down on the laptop because Lena can hear me too.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Kathy Bailey's in now, too.
I know.
Can you have her check the volume on the laptop?
Yep, there you go. Now you're
There
working.
you go.
All right, I'm hanging up.
Okay.
The planning board is recommending that Wilson Way become accepted as a town road. They have
I was just gonna say, yes, we discussed that. All is in order. They've met all the requirements. So we need a motion to accept it.
Make a motion.
Second, I'll second it.
Go ahead.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
I'm
Aye.
an aye as well.
Further, the planning board would like to release the letter of credit due to the project being substantially complete for Wilson Way and release the balance of $35,471.37.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Sorry.
Any
That's
discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Bill, because I'm remote, you should be doing a roll call vote.
That's what I thought too.
Bill, roll call.
Okay, roll call. Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
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 Andy?
Andy?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Anybody against?
Should we do?
No. Sorry, moving it along.
What can I help you with?
Yeah.
Yes, Bill, what can we help you
I
with?
don't know.
Siri wants to know.
I didn't even know I had Siri, so there you go, how about that?
She knows you have her.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, where are we? This is the, just me?
Yeah.
Andy, I'm signing for you, for River's Edge, to release the bond. What else?
Want to do notes or documents?
Okay, wanna do, documents we already did.
There's
Steve
more.
Cummins,
There's more.
nope, you wanna do that? This
So
is,
that is to reappoint Bob and Blue Calloway as health officer and deputy health officer for 3 years.
I'll motion it.
I didn't.
It's
hear-
to reappoint me as the health officer,
Oh,
unless you wanna do it.
no.
Okay.
For a fee of
Sure.
$1 per year.
okay,
Which I never take. Okay, just getting it out there.
I thought we raised the salary.
You did one for me, one for Blue.
oh, one each, I thought it was a double,
It was, the health officer's incorrect,
okay, so it's two.
too.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, roll call vote, Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Abstention.
Aye.
Aye. Andy? Aye. Okay,
I think you
Did he
said aye.
vote?
I think
He
you
did.
said aye, yeah.
Oh,
he said aye.
I thought maybe he would say.
Anybody against?
Huh?
Just making sure.
4 and 1 abstention. I need one more signature. Whoever wants to do it.
Is that for
Joyce
3
didn't
years?
get that. I need to give that to Joyce.
I have an employment contract for Alex Hadosi, part-time officer in the PD.
Make a motion?
Second.
Didn't we, yes.
All in favor,
Any
roll call?
conversation, any discussion? All those in favor, Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Andy?
Aye.
There you go.
Thank
All right,
you.
now we hear you.
He's so broke he can't pay attention.
This has to go to Joyce.
I'll run this down to her
Thank
while
you.
you guys are signing that.
Okay, thank you. Checks. Checks that I didn't get to Joyce.
Can I see the appointment slip?
Phyllis
It's right there.
has it.
No, not that one.
Oh, which one?
She already flipped it.
So there's
The
only,
health officer wants to see what the term is.
Should be 3 years.
Is it? That's what
So
I
I
asked.
thought 3 years.
what was that?
I was curious, how long do I have in purgatory?
Unless otherwise stated, it's standard 3 years.
Okay.
That doesn't say.
That's what I'm telling you, standard 3 years.
Yep,
3 years.
yep.
Is it
So no
3
matter
years?
what,
3 years?
You guys are stuck with me for next
3 years, no matter what.
And next year I intend to raise your salary again.
I'm gonna make sure I'm here so I can cut the budget by 50%.
Hello, chief.
The chief wants my budget cut. She can use the dollar in her budget. Goes with cops with coffee, right?
The family leave for COVID, it allows for 2/3 of pay while school is closed for remote learning. Do we want to continue that policy for everybody?
Bill, didn't we discuss this last week?
Thought we did.
I thought we did too.
Didn't we approve that?
We did. If not, we'll
I'll
approve it
check
again.
with Karen when she comes back. Karen, didn't we, approve that remote family leave thing last week?
You approved sick pool leave for
But not this one.
illness, but not the 2/3 portion for remote.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve it.
Okay.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Phyllis?
Aye.
Andy? I'm an aye. This is to approve the,
Aye.
perfect. Snow policy, what is that?
So the snow policy states that if we have a snow day in the town office, that police and fire will receive 8 hours of earned time if they're scheduled to work. So they get paid basically a holiday if they work their regular shift while this town office is closed. We had a couple of officers that came in for short increments of time, so how would you want to compensate those
Whatever they
officers?
work is what the compensation is. That would be their earned time, so if they work 4 hours, then they
Then
get
we
4
give them
hours
4
of earned
hours.
time.
Up to 8 as a maximum?
I would make a motion
So
for
then
that.
essentially they would get double time up until the 8. Yes?
Is that what they do anyways, chief?
Is that how you guys do it?
If you've got somebody scheduled for work and we have a snow day, don't they come in anyways and,
Yes, I mean, this is the first time that we've encountered it.
Right.
So they're scheduled for 10 hours though.
Right, so you would give them 8 as the holiday.
8, and then,
Is a
But
snow
if they
holiday.
only worked 2 hours or 4 hours, what would they receive? Doesn't
Right,
seem
yes.
fair to give them the 8.
Figure out what, so it'd be, if I do 10, it's 80%. So 80% of whatever they do. Simple math. That's how I would do it.
I'm not sure that's fair.
I'm missing something here.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
If I work 10 hours and I'm getting paid 8 for a holiday,
Go back up. You're scheduled to work tomorrow and we have a snow day here.
Mhm.
My assumption was that the police are still working anyways, right?
Yes.
So are we talking about additional compensation for, because where there's a snow day?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we're gonna give them up to 8, or what are we talking
no,
about?
I think we should give them their full shift.
So the policy gives them up to 8 because that's what we would do for a regular holiday, right? Like if on Veterans Day, they work
but see,
their
now they
shift,
can
we
work
get
from
8
home,
hours.
right?
Police officers can.
Not
No, they
police
can't.
officers, but most of the town employees can.
No, but
We're
we're
only
just
talking
talking about
police.
police.
We're talking about police.
Well, if the policy says 8, then I will verify and motion 8.
Right, but if they only work 2 or 4 hours,
They still get the 8
they
because
still get the 8?
they're entitled to it.
No,
No,
No.
no, I don't know.
Oh, yes.
no,
I
why?
think they should get 2 or 4.
They should get
What they
80
work.
If I work 10-hour shift and I'm only getting paid 8 hours, that's 80%. So why don't we just make it easy and say 80% of what they work for the day?
Andy, what do you think?
I mean, to me, it's just simple math.
So it should only be what they work up to 8 hours. The idea was the town hall employees were getting a bonus by getting paid not to come to work on snow days, but that wasn't an option for police and fire personnel because we can't just shut down the police department.
Right.
So they were gonna get an additional day off or up to 8 hours off. But if they only came in for a 4-hour shift, they should only get a 4-hour extra day off.
Right.
Wouldn't you just do 80% since that's what you're paying a 10-hour shift person?
No, but if you're paying a
No,
10-hour
you're paying-
shift,
So it
and
has
only
nothing
work
to do with
4
percentage.
hours.
We only pay a town hall employee 8 hours.
Okay,
And we work typically 9 or 10-hour days.
okay,
We work 4 days a week,
okay.
most of us.
So, what they work, up to 8 hours.
Up to 8 hours. So 1-to-1, up to 8 hours.
Do we need to make a motion on that or not?
Yes.
Motion.
I can't be part of that.
I'm looking for.
I'll second it.
Okay.
Roll call.
Any further discussion? Okay, Ken?
No,
Bob?
Aye.
Phyllis?
Aye.
Aye. Andy?
I couldn't hear what the motion was.
For the up to 8 hours.
1-to-1, up to 8 hours.
1-to-1 up to 8 hours. So if it's 4, they get 4. If it's 6, they get 6. Up to 8.
Aye,
Okay. So 4, 0.
aye.
Thank
4,
you.
1, right?
Yep.
Okay. Steve Cummings.
That was a Ken.
okay. He's being replaced as the town engineer for the planning board. However, there was interest expressed about using him for the town, as the town engineer. Thinking back about the bridge repair on Railroad West, he was extremely helpful in expediting the permits and helping us get that on board.
But we already have somebody that we assigned for that.
Who's that?
Stevenson Associates, they're doing the bridge.
No, he just does the bridge. He's not the town engineer.
But
Oh, I
you're
thought
hiring
this-
a new town
We're hiring
engineer?
No, he's worked for the planning board for 20 years.
Steve.
Steve Cummings.
Okay.
Right.
Why is he, you guys decided not to
Well-
renew him, or what's going on with that?
Yes, they decided not to renew him.
All right, so
So they hired-
now we have a new engineering firm.
No, we don't.
Are we
Well, that's
hiring
not
a
what
new
it says.
engineer?
Well,
Says they
he's
have-
new to the town, but he's the gentleman that goes out and does the site walks and does all of the inspections,
Says they
et
hired
cetera,
a new one.
Yeah,
that the
that's what I'm
town
saying.
requires. Okay?
Okay.
Steve Cummings was, excuse me, the other gentleman was hired just for the Mill Road Bridge. And that's,
Stevens and Associates.
that's right, that's the exclusive contract.
But the
So-
planning board,
But the
But
planning
the
board,
planning board hired a new engineer for the town.
That's correct.
So
So
why doesn't
I don't
he
need
do,
duplicates.
so I don't think we need duplicates, why,
Well, you expressed an interest in hiring Cummins a few months ago. If you don't care to, that's fine.
I think
If we already hired another
if we've
engineering
already
firm.
hired another engineering
Engineering
firm.
firm.
They're working exclusively for the planning board.
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
The
if he's
planning
town-
board,
Hired an engineering firm to take Steve's place.
right, and now let me just explain how Steve gets paid. He gets paid by the applicant, the person that submits the site plan, the person that is building or doing some activity in the commercial zone.
But that's a planning board function.
Why didn't they hire somebody that did the same thing that Steve did?
Well, he'll still do the driveway permits. TEC is still interested in doing that component,
That's right,
which is all I would primarily use him for
Right.
until these special projects come up.
The only thing that he did for us that I'm aware of was the assistance he gave us on the Railroad West Bridge. He went out and got the permits from the state a lot
Right.
quicker
Yeah.
than we could have secured them. And I'm not promoting him, I'm just telling you him of his availability.
Okay, so what do you wanna
But
do?
why,
What do you wanna do with Steve? I'm confused.
I don't wanna do anything with Steve, I'm
What does
giving
the
you the
plan-
option to make up your mind.
To do what? To keep Steve as an option for doing like driveways and curbs and so on?
Right, the town,
The town.
not for the planning
And he
board,
would get paid per job?
by the town. Currently, all of his salary
they
is
hired
paid
paid,
by
somebody
the
that
planning
do
board.
it for the town
Well-
too.
Yeah,
not the planning board,
So
by
that was
the
it.
applicant who submits a plan to
Okay,
the planning board.
okay.
His salary has nothing to do with our taxes.
So we would keep Steve on a retainer basis and he would be paid by the town for work that
Well,
he
he
would do.
works
for-
by the hour, yeah.
but he only gets paid if there's something
There's
there.
work to be
That's
done.
correct.
I'm okay with that. What do you think, Andy?
Did he not wanna be the
No,
engineer?
he was not selected to be.
Okay, any other
Well,
discussion about
I'm
that?
just wondering if the new engineering firm could
No,
do,
They
the
can't
permits
do
too?
what he does.
well, they can, but that wasn't part of the plan.
should we
Well, it
put it
should've
out to
been
bid
part-
for an
should've-
hourly rate?
Should have been put out as the whole plan, that she should have to do for the town and the
Well,
planning board.
now, we could say shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it didn't happen.
Well, should
Well,
Well,
we,
then maybe
should
you
we,
should rehire.
should we put it out for a bid for hourly rate proposal?
I can't see having two
You
people.
do
I
whatever
think
you like.
What's your suggestion?
That's my
You have the
opinion.
planning board, what do you think?
No, I'm just
So
the
we just
officio that
retain-
sits on the planning board.
Right, so we just retain Steve on an as-needed basis at an hourly rate to do the jobs that the planning board
For-
doesn't do, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
But should we also be looking at making it fair and putting it out for
Well, you're not gonna
engineering
get,
companies to bid it for an hourly rate?
you're not gonna get anybody cheaper than Steve.
We don't know.
Oh, I'm telling you, you can't, you won't.
It's true.
We looked at, I believe it was 11 applications. Actually, we had 14, but 3 of them dropped out.
Any other thoughts?
I'd be fine with just at least seeing what the rate is, locking in that rate.
What about you, Phyllis?
I just don't understand why, if Steve Cummings did all this thing for the town, when the planning board sent out the bids, they should have included
All those things that he did,
all the things that he did,
but they didn't, so that's the.
not just the planning board, that's my opinion.
Yeah,
Well, like I say,
well, it doesn't cost us anything to keep Steve as a retain, right? To
no,
retain
not at
Steve.
all. The only time you pay him is when he does something.
And we don't pay them,
What does Andy
the
have
person
to say?
pays them.
No, no.
No, we would be
That's what you
paying,
have to.
the town would pay him for going forward for anything that he did for the
Acting on
town.
behalf of the town.
We don't have anything in the budget, do we?
Driveway permits, That's the only thing we would use him consistently for.
Driveway.
Every driveway permit for 3 ponds would go through that office.
And then they pay the fee, we pay it to
Correct.
Steve. It's just kind of an
Right.
in and out,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yep.
But from what I'm understanding is TEC did commit to doing driveway permits at that same rate.
Is that the new company?
That's the planning board's
Yeah.
new firm, yes.
So they'll do driveway permits too, at the same rate?
Yes.
So why
So
don't we
then
just,
why do we need?
So
We
it's
don't
just
need Steve.
It's just the one-off projects that might come up, right?
That's it. Like I said, the only thing that I'm aware of was the bridge.
Okay. Well, it doesn't cost us anything to keep them on the books, so, and we've got the money in the.
No, there comes, I don't recall anything recently where we needed an expert.
Yeah, but I don't know what's gonna happen in the future.
Oh,
Neither
none of
do
us
I,
do,
so.
right.
I'd be in favor of keeping them on board. That's just me.
so is that a motion?
I'm looking for a motion. I'll make a motion to keep Steve on board and I will retain.
I'll
him
second
as-
your motion.
Any further discussion? A roll call vote?
Aye.
No,
Bob?
No,
No? Andy? I'm an aye.
Aye.
Three,
Andy's
two.
an aye. I just think it's duplication.
Probably. That's done. You're going on vacation during school break.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah will be on Tuesday. So, that's just for next week?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we already agreed to do that anyways, we're not really
Yes.
having a meeting next week. so-
just have to come in and sign the manifest.
Yep.
Yeah, just come in, okay, I'm okay with that, everybody else okay with that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need a motion for that, that's just a done.
Impact fees is the
Impact
new?
fee. What is it?
These were all things that we discussed
Yes,
last night.
so Andy had come in, 2 weeks ago and requested $30,000 to get the 3 portable light towers for the rec center.
Oh, okay,
The actual cost for them to come in came in $296.65 more per light, and then there was a shipping and training cost that wasn't accounted for. So he's requesting the additional $3,989.94 out of the impact fee account. There's $81,000 in his account now.
I'll make a motion, we accept that.
I'm looking for a second.
You knew how I voted last time, so.
We did.
I remember how I voted too, so.
Yes, we all do.
Yes, we do.
So you're not getting a second from me.
Phyllis, any thoughts on that? This is just gonna be for here, right, we're using the portable lights,
At the beer
we're
center.
not renting them out anywhere,
Correct.
right? So
Correct.
that may make a difference.
Well, I would think that we would approve it.
I'll give you your second.
Thank you.
Okay,
Any further discussion? All those in favor? Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
No,
need a roll call
Phyllis?
vote, aye.
I'm an aye. Andy? Aye. 4-0.
Aye.
Okay, he's got his money, he's gonna get his lights. Perfect.
vote as last time.
yes it was. And I was still a no.
And
just wanted to
I'm gonna
remind you.
I just wanna remind you, I'm
encumber,
consistent.
this is for the fire department, $9,000 for, the town's match in the air pack grant. We need to encumber that money to get. the
Make a
grant.
motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye,
Aye.
aye.
Phyllis? Andy? I'm an
Aye.
aye. $7,588 for painting the PD, is that the new renovations that we did?
So that's to paint the old portion of the PD to make it cohesive in look to the new side of the PD, so
I said we should have a painting party and I'll get down there.
I'll make a
and
motion.
I'll do it for
Is
nothing.
that money, we have that money? Somewhere?
Yes.
yes, and Kip did receive 3 bids and he reviewed them and he would,
So the 7,500's the?
Yep.
Okay.
Shit.
You were gonna make
I
a
would
motion?
paint
I
for
made a
free.
motion.
I have a
Just get the
motion.
paint.
I have a motion,
Is that with the paint? They buying
that's
the
the
paint?
paint,
Yep.
everything, right? That's the whole package. Okay. I have a motion, I don't have a second.
Phyllis, do you have a
second
second?
I'll second. All right, any further discussion? All those in favor, Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
For 75 grand, or 7,500 bucks, I'd paint it, just buy the paint. So I'm gonna say no, I think it's high.
Bob's a no. Phyllis?
Yes,
I'm a yes. Andy?
Aye.
Aye, okay. $6,000 for CIP plan.
What's CIP
Is that
plan?
more?
The
CIP.
capital improvement plan.
For,
So those are funds to be used in 2021 for the town planner to update the capital improvements plan.
Motion?
Second.
that's the master plan with,
I believe that's a chapter of it, it's not.
okay, yeah. Okay. Any further discussion? Ken,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Phyllis?
Aye.
I'm an aye. Andy?
Aye.
Okay. We already signed the nomination form, right?
Yep, we did the next two we
Yeah.
did.
Officer, we've done that, we've done that.
Want to do the Elliots and then we'll go into non-public?
Sure.
Yes. All right. Mr. Elliott,
Hi,
we all have a,
my name is Jack Gardner, actually, this is Reagan.
hi.
I'm gonna speak for her. Reagan is a member, an alternate member of the planning board. She feels she may have a conflict and asked me to present.
Okay.
I'm her fiance. This is the story. We lived in New Jersey, we moved here last
Can you
February.
stand over there closer to the speaker so
Oh,
that
sure.
Andy can hear you?
We moved here last February. By we, I mean Reagan, myself, and my future brother-in-law. We've lived here in Brentwood, in the house. We decided that we would build onto the house, so we'd have another bedroom for my brother-in-law. Went out, got bids from contractors, as you do. Took the lowest best bid, went out, got a HELOC, loan to pay for that. The contractor went out to get a building permit and came back and said that there's an impact fee. It just was never budgeted by us in the proposal that we build this addition to the house. So we went back, we took a look at the ADU ordinance that gives rise to the impact fee. And we found that this board has some broad discretion with regard to the impact fee, which could include a waiver or even a reduction of the fee in some instances, or in other instances, it makes reference to even a payments on some way to pay for the impact. While we would qualify as retired individuals and all over 65 years old to ask to that be elderly housing, we don't intend to do that. But our point is that we're not making any further impact by putting on that addition than we do with all of us living in the house as it exists right now. And so we ask, first of all, for a waiver of the impact fee. But we're negotiable, and that is within the discretion, and that's where we stand on the matter now. We don't have school-age children. We're not gonna impact the town school system. We're not gonna have any children either,
Okay.
even though we're gonna get married shortly.
Okay.
I can assure you there won't be any children.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna make a motion that we waive the school
We've done
portion
that
of
in the
it.
past.
We've done that in the past, and
I'll
so
second that.
therefore the total impact fee would be $3,628.
Second.
Say it again, 6,300.
$3,628. It's removing the 3711 for the
We have
schools.
never in the past removed it totally,
Sure.
but we have indeed removed the education.
Are you just putting on a bedroom or putting on a kitchen and a bedroom?
It has a kitchen and
Oh,
it
So
has a
it's-
kitchen.
So it has a design change to your septic and everything else, right?
Okay.
We didn't have to, the septic was for 4 bedrooms, we only had 3 bedrooms in the house, so we
It
didn't have to
qualifies,
raise,
okay.
yeah, we fell, fell within that.
I'll second his motion.
Thank you.
Okay, so a motion and a second, any further discussion? The motion is for $3,628, a reduction of the total $73.39. Any other conversation? Andy, you have anything? All right, let's vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Rob, Phyllis,
Aye.
I'm an aye, so 5-0. Yeah, so we've reduced it to $36.28.
Thank you very much,
You're welcome.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
You're welcome.
We'll see you January 7th.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
What else do we have?
Two
Well,
budgets,
that's it?
so that's it says.
Well, that's not non-public, right? The budgets?
No,
Or-
budget.
So we have to do non-public to discuss something?
Before we get to the
Yeah,
budget?
before we do this budget.
So we have some non-public, so,
So I'll make a motion to go into non-public?
okay.
Paragraph 91, A, B, C, D, and E for personnel.
A, B, C, D, E, and I. Under
Aye.
according to chapter 91A, 311.
Second.
Just a second. Okay, all those in favor, Ken?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Phyllis?
Aye.
I'm an aye. Andy?
One of you two have to leave.
Well, Andy, we're going into
You're
non-public.
gonna have to shut down the Zoom link while
Yep, I
you
will.
do the non-public.
And then I'll call you on your
We'll
cell.
call you on the cell phone, okay?
All right. How do I shut this down?
I see what you're talking about there. We're almost done.
Be a button that says end meeting.
Oh, it's got the speaker on it.
Will there be public afterwards?
Somebody's saying goodbye. Bye,
What time
Kathy.
should I be joining if there is?
Goodbye.
What time will we be back?
Yeah,
I don't know, probably a half hour?
Maybe not.
Hopefully a half hour?
okay. I think what I'll do is that I'll just sit in the Zoom, but you can let me in when you're ready.
Okay. Is that Kathy?
No, it's Alina.
Oh, Alina, okay. Alina?
And now how do I
Alina,
stop the
right?
stream? I end the stream.
Turn off the mics, please.